What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and again we are checking back in from the Universal Orlando Resort for another Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster construction update. And well, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we know a lot of work has been done, so let's get over there. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time it may be for you. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. We're gonna have storms probably around 5 o'clock or so. Yesterday went to the beach, did some shore fishing, and it was good to get away, but I definitely got some sun. And it's about 97 degrees right now with a heat index of about 104. Ouch. Split point. And we're heading to the right. There's Fast and Furious. And I can already see some new columns in place for that big support structure. And then off to the side, where that launch is going to connect to before doing the big overbank, well, there's a new column over there too. And over on the mid-course, we now have scaffolding in place. Down the alleyway, we're getting a much better look at some of those new column structures that have been added to the big structure. It's going to be for some sort of like top hat, inverted roll thing. It's going to be crazy, whatever it is. Ride is looking pretty good today. They made a lot of progress last night, even though we had a lot of storms. And we can see less of the scaffolding underneath the speed bump area, so they cleaned it up. Hopefully some of that electrical is progressing very well. So yeah, we can see those new structures rising high up over there. And the stall should be completed sometime in the next couple days, and hopefully they'll start working on that big element right after the launch. Over here at the archway, we got all the walls and scaffolding. Can't really see anything different. To be honest, looks the same. A little closer view of those walls, scaffolding and covers. And because it is later in the day, we're going to switch it up a little bit with our format of the video. We're going to head straight into studios, then get over to Hard Rock, and then eventually over to Islands. We can see all of the covers and scaffolding have extended down this way too. So that's new. That was not there the last time. Guest services window, no wait. Ticket booth, less than a 5-minute wait. And only one side of the turnstile is open, but look at that view. That's awesome to see coming in as a guest. And here we go. Yep, like usual, no way to get through. We are on our way. Nothing new with this lighting truss. And in the last update, we finally had the sign. Yeah, buddy. Right there for Halloween Horror Nights coming up next month. Alrighty guys, let's check out the wait times. Park is open until 9 p.m. Roller coaster at 35 minutes, ET at 35, Minion Mayhem at 40, so it's a little bit busier. Racing in New York at 55 minutes, Transformers at 55 minutes, Mummy at 50, 25 for Kang and Kodos, Simpsons at 40, and let's see what's Supercharged at 15 minutes, so not 45 like what we saw last week. And Gringotts 30 minutes, the One Experience is 5 minutes, and on the last page we have Men in Black at 20 minutes. And here is Minion Mayhem, and we're about to get a look at those new columns. Man, that thing is just getting bigger. So that's right, getting taller every single day. And we can see that track piece right here at the end. That's the launch. So it's going to connect to that support column, start heading up, Again, looking kind of almost like a top hat, doesn't it? And they've added those columns right here towards the top, the angle braces, that one right there that's going to connect to the track itself. That is going to be a massive tower. And you got to figure, that's going to be taller than the overbank. And one final thing to note from over here, well, I can see another new column right there, and that's closer to Hard Rock. And both cranes have moved. They're over here now because, well, this is all that's left. Not seeing any new props over in this area for Halloween Horror Nights, but I do see something else. Pigeon! Hi, Pigeon. Hey, kid, don't chase it. And now we're over in the concert stage area. Probably not going to see too much different because they were working on all this stuff last week. Maybe a couple more Ellisons have been added up that way. I think I found where all the pigeons were hanging out. Still can't get over how awesome that looks. Once all these walls are down, it'll look much better. Another view at that big structure rising up over there next to the stall. Fork walls extend down over here like they have been for the last couple updates. And hopefully that grass work and electrical is wrapping up soon. Now I have some lights up on this truss. One of the entryways for Halloween Horror Nights. Again, we're going to go that way underneath the ride, folks. It's going to be awesome. New York area, and I am not seeing anything new over here, unfortunately. And I'm also not seeing hashtag. No! Station and maintenance barn area. We'll get a quick look. Our saving grace in the last update, the corner was done. Yes! Finally. Alright, so what I can see over here, we have electrical going on right now over by the junction boxes and drive motors. That guy is cutting some of the pipe for it. And we have the corner up there that was finished, and now we have a new piece of trim. Not sure what that's for, but we'll see. Busy site though. That is going to do it over here by the station and maintenance barn. Tribute store, nothing new over here for the facade just yet. Stage area looks to be about the same. I do believe that is a new lighting truss. And remember, we're going to have killer clowns from outer space and Art the Clown over here. Clown mayhem. Nothing new over here with Finnegan's. No basketball game today, unfortunately. This prop was here in our last update, and now it has barricades around it and whatnot. Yikes. That might have to get replaced. A little humid in Florida. It looks like the vinyl is coming off. And this lighting truss slash prop, still the same. Of course, we got that crane over there working on that show building for the first launch for Fast and Furious. Good to see it. It's going to be busy for a while. San Francisco area, Ghirardelli Tower still has all the scaffolding and covers. It's been forever. I feel like the lady in Titanic, 84 years. And then we have Supercharged closing soon. So if you want to get your last rides, do it now. More pigeons. It's a pigeon day. As opposed to 2 updates ago when I came here and none of them were out. Somebody made a comment in the chat saying that they were charging. It's really funny. Over here for this lighting truss, not seeing anything new except the addition of an electrical pigeon up at the top corner. Maybe a couple more lights, things like that, but everything looks to be about the same. I'm telling you, they're everywhere today. Nothing new for the lighting trusses over here. No new additions. Oh, that AC, so good. Yeah, it's been a little while since I have gone and seen the dragon. Let's go say hi. Hello, dragon. Good to see you. You have quite the crowd around you right now. This place has been open for years. Yeah, look how many people are waiting and watching. And they clapped after it did it too. Leaving the London area. Not seeing anything new with these lighting trusses. Over here at the Fear Factor stage, nothing new. Yeah, we know Nightmare Fuel is going to be returning here. And it's going to have crazy weights like it normally does. It's a really high energy, awesome show. Sexy too. Lots of sexy guys, lots of sexy gals. Doing little dance routines. Over here at the entrance for some of the houses, we have these trusses. Nothing has changed. Men in Black currently showing 35-minute wait. That's a little bit of a longer wait. At the exit for Men in Black, still nothing. And I'm starting to wonder, are we even going to get anything, period? I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep you updated. Pigeon City over here at Moe's. The drones are sitting on the surveillance. In this area by the animal actors, still have all the lighting trusses, and yeah, nothing's changed. And now we're almost to the Fort Nightmare scare zone. Let's see if anything is new here. Not really seeing anything new. Yeah, I think it's the same. Into the scare zone, and yeah, nothing was really added over here. Hollywood area, and we got Beetlejuice taking photos right off the bat. Not really seeing anything new over here. The lovely Marilyn over there, and this is new. So new props right here, some crates with a little cutout for a clown face, and each one of these have been getting little things added to them pretty much daily. Over here, see popcorn and all that. Look, Jay, we got the carousel, that creepy dude up there. And then down over here, had this one. Well, that 3 and 5, 35, that's new. As well as the sign right out front saying, "Step on it, big boy." And not really seeing anything new with this prop, except, yep, that's new, the banner. Flesh-eating plant. And this, but again, this was the very first prop. of Halloween Horror Nights. This year, at least. I found the shiny again. Real quick look at Category 10. Again, we have the equipment on site. They're just pushing dirt. That's all they're doing. And now we're over at Hard Rock. Time to get some awesome views.
That's gold-plated, but it's not going to hurt you though. Look over here. You're going to want to take that.
And here's our look at the site. We can see the mid-course brake run with the new evac platform. We just need the actual platforms where people walk on them, but got the railing in as well as the stairs. Let's get upstairs and get some better views of that tower and everything else that's going on. And here we go. So yeah, that tower is now rising much taller into the air. Again, it's got to be taller than that thing. And we're getting pretty close. Over here we have track on the ground waiting. We have new columns right here leading out of that top hat or crazy roll. And of course on the mid-course, we have the maintenance platforms and now the evac platforms. All right, so real quick, wanted to point out those cranes are really close together and space is getting very limited. And we know that crane over there, well, that's going to be working on that tower structure. This white one right here is working on the lead into the overbank right here. But that piece of track is going to be going up right there. We have new columns down over here and over there, so they'll be building that up. And then this crane has been working on the mid-course. We can see the temporary scaffolding right here for a stairway. And the rest of the site looking pretty good. Have all the conduit as well as the scaffolding parts on the ground over here. Test pads, well, still the same. We have the one over there and then the retaining wall right there. Lots of irrigation as well as drainage over that way. Looks like they are all done digging out that bad foundation. Hopefully we'll have some new concrete and the anchor bolt cage put back in, and then eventually the column placed. And that column still sitting right over here on the ground, just waiting. And one final look at everything here on the site before we head over to Islands. We can see that wall over there looking pretty good. Forms are in. Hopefully concrete will follow. All of the drainage and irrigation over here still the same. Not really seeing much different. All right, let's get over to Islands. Hello again, Islands. Good to see you. Ticket booths, less than a 5-minute wait, and one side of the turnstiles are open, but there's no wait. We'll be right in. Right on through. Work wall scaffolding still up over here. Nothing has changed, and if it's anything like the Croissant Moon Bakery, it's going to be a while. I really hope it's not months. All right, let's check out the wait times. Park is open until 9 p.m. here at Islands, and on the first page we can see Velocicoaster 75 minutes. Ouch! P-Flyer's 35, Dr. Doom is 15, 35 minutes for Spider-Man. Storm Force only 5 minutes, not terrible. Next page, let's see what we got. Come on, come on, come in. The Incredible Hulk, 25 minutes. Carousel, 10 minutes. One Fish, Two Fish, 20 minutes. We can see Skull Island Rain and Kong at 45 minutes. That's a little crazy. Dudley Do Rights, 45 minutes. Popeye and Bluto's, 15 minutes. Fly of the Hippogriff, 40 minutes. And Haggard showing 60 minutes. That is not bad at all. Construction Ducks. Yeah. Velocicoaster's using the outside queue. Ouch. Leaving the Seuss area, we have something new. This, the park information sign where you can scan it, get a map, idea of what's going on. I think it's because of all the construction. And there's Fred. I found some Velocifishies. Hello, Fred. How are you doing today? Doing all right? You're not walled up yet? That's good. Mythos, still doing the trickle setting. I wouldn't expect anything less. And over here, this is new. So we have a vehicle right next to the entrance for Mythos. Right up close. Two vehicles over here, and they are getting really close to the facade. Over here at Treasures of Poseidon, nothing has been removed just yet. In last week's updates, we saw a vehicle over there. And over here, all of the cleared area. I mean, there's no trees over here anymore. You can see Velocicoaster over there, and you couldn't do that before. Kiosk is still here, but I bet you it's going to be gone probably in the next couple days. And this area over here, well, not much has changed except the restrooms are back open. So yeah, this area was closed off for about almost 2 weeks, but I have a feeling too many guests were saying, where are the restrooms? And they reopened them. Yeah, it feels like nothing has really changed over. Oh my God. Yeah, look at that deconstruction right there on Poseidon's Fury. That thing is getting wrecked. I would not be surprised if it is completely gone probably in the next 2 weeks. They're moving quick. Hogsmeade. Let's check out the wait time for Hagrid's. And Hagrid's currently showing a 60-minute wait. Again, not bad considering, well, a little over a month ago, would have been well over 2 hours. No more barricades over here, and the magic is preserved today. Hogwarts Castle, you already know. Start getting your bets in, folks. So what are we thinking? 1 torch, 2 torch, 3, 4? If we get 4, I'm gonna happy dance. And already I can see 2 of them are out. And 2 of them are lit, so it is a 2 torch day. Velocicoaster showing a 75-minute wait. Yeah, we saw it outdoors right now. And if you're in that line in the sun, brutal, absolutely brutal right now. So no rides for me today. We're moving on. Where's the Jeep Universal? Come on, we need it back. Jurassic Park River Adventure. Not gonna hold my breath, but we'll see if anything is different. Be still my heart. I think there's new thatch up there. Wow. I can't believe it. They're actually doing work. So yeah, finally getting some new work. And I can see right here, right there on the outside of the Outfitters. Well, looks like the drainage for the rain has been removed. I am gonna lose my mind if that boat moved. We'll see. Splashdown area. Let's see if it's still drained. Yeah, I knew we couldn't be that lucky. Boat still there, has not moved. Skull Island, Rainacong, and the big guy is showing a 45-minute wait. That's a little much. I cannot tell you how good a water ride would feel right now. Again, it is boiling hot. I envy you guys. And Spider-Man showing a 35-minute wait. Well guys, that's going to do it for our video here from the Universal Orlando Resort for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster construction. And we are hoping crews are going to be able to finish the entire layout sometime this week. As long as we have good weather, well, I think we have a chance. Both cranes are in position. We got track on site. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow morning at some point. We do have a media event, so it may be a little bit later for the update. We'll see. Over here at Islands, well, we got Lost Con and Demolition and the rumored Pokemon land that's going in. Something I did want to point out, guys, literally like well over 8, almost 9 years ago, I think it was, we were telling you about Pokemon and the ride vehicle system for their Snap Safari and pretty much even the Pokemon that were going to be in use. The different elements of the ride, like we literally have all that stuff out there. And it's just now coming to light that a lot of people are, oh, it's going to be Pokemon. Well, this has been something that's been rumored for years and years and years. And now it's finally happening, I believe. But we'll cover on that and as well as the Fast and Furious coaster. So if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and the website formerly known as Twitter at Midway Mayhem. And I will see you out on the Midway.